Well, Salut, Sacred Stars. I guess I don't really need to do an intro. I mean, it's pretty obvious what the title of this video is showing on YouTube. I cannot sleep. I don't know. I doubt this is just me. I have actually 29 people watching me right now on TikTok. So hi guys. I'm gonna start streaming now on Instagram. I'm here on YouTube and Twitch. And I can't sleep. Wee! Nobody cares. But no, actually, I'm here to talk about why that is spiritually for those of you who are feeling very restless. This is something that you may feel over the next few days. And yeah, let me read a little bit about what I think is going on. So I feel as though there was a shift or something going on in the collective, right? So first thing I think to do is to go to someone I really value in the spiritual community. Her name is 𝘓𝘕𝘨𝘢𝘗𝘪𝘮𝘦𝘳. She's on Instagram. I love her content. She talks about a lot of the different astrological shifts and what everything means about what we're going through right now and as a collective. So I'm going to read a little bit of her insights. We have the G2 and G3 solar flares. So that is causing a lot of like a ungrounding feeling in the collective. So let's see what Alex has to say. I'm gonna start reading. I've got my glasses on. Okay, get in here, friend. So the G2 and G3 solar storms for June 4th through the 6th, okay? So possible symptoms are dreams that feel like messages, sudden waves of deep fatigue, waking between 2 and 4 a.m. Surprise, here we are. I didn't wake up at this time, but I've been up and I can't get myself to sleep at this time. Unexpected sadness, nostalgia, old memories returning, overwhelmed easily, follow me, difficulty concentrating or focusing, follow me, reading the same thing over and over without absorbing it, decision making feeling unusually difficult, feeling mentally drained without doing much, heightened sensitivity to sound and light, ringing, buzzing, or pressure in the ears. Strong desire for solitude and silence, sensitivity to other people's moods and energy, feeling wired, irritable, overstimulated, spaced out, or distant, knowing things before they happen, thinking of someone right before they reach out, pets and animals behaving unusually, seeing 1111, 222, 333, or 444 repeatedly, and feeling like something major is about to shift. So, Blue Moon, how are you? Look, you're up. Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm doing great. I'm actually extremely restless right now. So I'm just sharing a little bit of insight from a particular astrologer in the community I really enjoy reading and learning from. And her name is 𝘓𝘕𝘨𝘢𝘗𝘪𝘮𝘦. If you want to check her out on Instagram, let me actually put her Instagram here. I didn't even think to do that. 𝘓𝘕𝘨𝘢𝘗𝘪𝘮. She's great. She's honestly so great. So yeah, I was feeling that and I'm thinking like, is it just me or like I just can't get myself to stop talking? And because I want to do something with all this energy and I don't want to waste it, but I figured, hey, let me just do extra readings and then just talk with you guys, see how everybody's doing. If you're feeling kind of like a certain way and you just want to hang out a little bit and stay up till you get tired enough to be able to put yourself to bed. Yeah, so she's goated. Yeah, 𝘓𝘕𝘨𝘢𝘗𝘪𝘮𝘦. You're about to get up and stretch and exercise. I think I'm gonna do some yoga after this myself. Do a little stretcheroo. I don't know what this is. So let me continue to read. I'm just gonna continue to read. Alex put like hella information in this chat, and I don't know how she does this. So she's so good at this. She's so consistent and thorough. Let's keep going. So she says, Whew, goodness gracious. Over the past 24 hours, the sun fired 3 powerful solar flames from the same active region. The resulting geomagnetic. Okay, why does this always happen? Like, why does this always happen, bro? Anyway, let me continue. Like, everything is like, even when I'm trying to just be like normal, my whole life is off script. Anyway, it's not just me that's clumsy, like, everything around me is. But anyway, okay, let's keep going. So, the the resulting geomagnetic storm is classified. Don't do it. Is classified between G2 and G3 levels of intensity, and is expected to continue until Saturday. Okay, with peak intensity forecast to arrive early on June 5th. Oh my God, it's early June 5th. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little like not unhinged. I'm just like a little, I feel ungrounded. That's what it is. And I feel like the energy is kind of like contagious right now in the environment. But anyway, let's keep going. Everything's fine. The ring light just was acting up. Okay. So, for highly sensitive people, oh my gosh, look at us. Everyone who's up right now watching this, you're probably an HSP or yeah. So, for highly sensitive people and those doing deep inner work, this is a major energetic event. Many people will already be feeling the effects of this storm. Hooray, I know, right? Many people will already be feeling the effects of the storm, possibly without fully understanding why they suddenly feel so different. I feel like we warped through something, especially after the Gemini reading I did on the channel. Shout out to Geminis. Happy birthday season. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like something is it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, those who are energy sensitive tend to register geomagnetic shifts first and most intensely of all. Ooh, I feel seen. I feel so seen, guys. Do you feel seen or is it just me? Come on. The nervous system recognizes elevated geomagnetic activity the same way it recognizes any environmental stressor by immediately triggering its response, processing, and adaptation mechanisms all at once. That entire recalibration process, she says, is happening beneath conscious awareness, which is why so many people feel deeply unsettled right now. Deeply unsettled without being able to identify a cause. This is exactly what I'm going through. I feel so seen. I feel so seen. I've okay. 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 Because the heart's electromagnetic field is so extraordinarily powerful, it also becomes one of the primary receivers of geomagnetic disruption during solar storms. This is a major reason why emotions feel so overwhelming during these windows, even when nothing in your external circumstances has actually changed. The heart is picking up the geomagnetic disturbance and translating it directly into emotional sensation, flooding the system with feelings that have no logical source or explanation. When that already intense incoming signal meets old unresolved emotional material stored within the field, the combination can feel like everything is surfacing at once, which for many people is exactly what is happening. Yes, yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Ruby. Welcome in. And um no. All we can see is a lamp. I know, love, but like it's I know. It's like it's kind of like the lighting won't be so great though if I move it. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, trolls are in the building. But that's to be expected. Hello, Ernesto. Welcome in. Okay, so let me continue. Emotional symptoms during this storm include, during this geomagnetic storm we're going through, Sadness that arrives with no story behind it, no trigger or event that could explain it. And so that's what I was saying. Like, I'm feeling all kinds of things inside. And I think sometimes I psych myself out being so psychically sensitive that sometimes I try to assign a feeling that is like a very collective thing that is like beyond me. It's like a ripple effect throughout the entire collective. Sometimes I feel it and uh, I try to connect it to something going on in my life, which is not really the right way to go about it, because it's like then I'll think what I feel is a reflection of something in my own life when it really is not. And so that's where being empathic and really sensitive to energy could be a downside if you're not careful about how you receive the energy. So for my highly sensitive people, my HSPs out there, I want you to know, just allow things to flow through you. Don't necessarily absorb it or internalize it as your own, right? And don't try not to take things personal, because that's where you can start to have anxieties and overwhelm in your life about things that really not don't concern you, but it's not your situation specifically. It's like it's a large scale global situation, okay? And you don't need to take on the weight of the world. Whilst you can feel things and perceive it, but you don't have to receive it, if that makes sense. Okay. Now, grief like waves moving through the system without warning or identifiable reason attached. Old emotional material that seemed fully processed months or years ago resurfacing with unexpected force and clarity. You could be experiencing memories returning uninvited, alongside faces and feelings from connections that once seemed entirely resolved. There could be a strange tenderness around situations the conscious mind had already sealed and moved on from. Irritability and emotional reactivity increasing sharply, and even among people who are usually grounded and patient. Minor frustrations are registering as proportionately overwhelming and heavy in the moment. Yes. Mhm. Conversations that would ordinarily flow without friction are suddenly becoming tense and difficult to navigate. Emotional responses arriving faster and less filtered than usual before the thinking mind can intervene. Feeling emotionally exposed or vulnerable without any clear reason or change in circumstances. Yes. Tears arriving over things that would normally pass without any emotional reaction at all. Increased sensitivity to the tone of voice, energy, and the unspoken feelings of people around you. So even my own voice, some of you, the sound of my voice could irritate you for some reason. Um, or even especially if you're not normally put off by me or by someone else close to you, whatever. You could be just really sensitive in general to different stimuli. Geomagnetic pressure acts on whatever is already stored and unresolved within the emotional field of a person. It brings old material closer to the surface rather than creating new wounds or new pain. For many people, this is one of the most unsettling parts of the experience, because the emotions feel raw and present, even though the situations behind them belong to another chapter entirely. I'm gonna keep. Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep going. We don't have too much longer to go. Actually, I'll leave this. There's a lot of mental and cognitive symptoms during this storm, so just know you're not alone. Sleep and dream systems. You could be having prophetic dreams, yeah. You could be asleep, feeling broken, shallow, or entirely insufficient, regardless of how many hours were spent in bed. Waking between 2 and 4 in the morning with a jolt and finding it almost impossible to return to restful sleep. long stretches of sleep failing to produce the kind of restoration the system genuinely needs, dreams that feel more like messages or downloads than ordinary subconscious processing, experiencing entire storylines or encounters in the dream state that carry intense emotional resonance upon waking, feeling more tired upon waking than when going to bed the previous evening. Damn. Spiritual and energetic symptoms during the storm include intuition sharpening remarkably alongside the mental fog, with both frequencies running simultaneously, gut feelings becoming far more accurate than usual around situations that have been unclear for months, insights arriving as a full and complete understanding that bypasses the analytical mind entirely. Key. I'm I feel like I'm in trouble because I feel like y'all, I told y'all I was leaving, and then I'm back on my bush. I'm crying. But anyway, let me continue. Feeling as though you are standing at a threshold with something shifting that you are unable to name. No, I'm in trouble. I've been bad. I'm so bad tonight. Y'all, I'm sitting here talking about I'm actually streaming on YouTube again, Key, talking about why I can't sleep. We're going through G2 and G3 solar storms. It's like these heavy geomagnetic like disturbances because of the solar storms. And that I think is why collectively, I don't think it's just me. I mean, you're up too. Okay, you're in trouble too. But I feel like that's why certain people who are energetically sensitive and psychic and really intuitive and empathic, a lot of us are just up and restless and don't really know what to do with ourselves. I don't. And I'm trying to leave my loved ones alone because normally, those are the people I think to call or like hit up like, hey, you know what I mean? You said, oh, Mayo, it's not just you. I'm going to just be doing self-care and breath work and balancing my emotions through nature. I know, right? Yeah, what other choice, right? What other choice do we have? You low-key are giving Oprah. I'm crying. I get that a lot for some reason, which is hilarious, but I wonder if that's like a confirmation that, ooh, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich. You said you never noticed it until today? I feel like a lot of trolls say stuff like that, but in like, they add like an extra tone of like, craziness to it. But I actually received that. That's actually hilarious. I mean, I don't care for her at all. I'll be honest. I don't think she's a good person, but I'll claim the abundance side of it. I don't mind, a lot. Yeah, same. Okay. Okay, here we go. Unexplained unease, heaviness that feels deeply personal, and sudden awareness of others' emotional states. Heightened sensitivity to places, rooms, and environments that carry dense or stagnant energy. Yes. I even felt a spirit like was in my doorway, like literally staring at me earlier during Gemini's read. And I was just like, okay, this is interesting. Synchronicities increasing in frequency and specificity throughout the duration of the storm, feeling called inward towards stillness and solitude, even when daily obligations demand the opposite. Exactly. I feel like I have a lot of stuff to actually do in my life, and I don't have any urgency. I have no urgency to do it. Not because I don't want to, not because I'm lazy, not because it won't get done. It's just I'm just not doing it right now. I don't feel I don't feel bad about it. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Insights arriving as a sudden clarity around situations that have felt stuck or confusing for a very long time. The boundary between personal feeling and collective feeling becoming considerably thinner. Yeah, I feel like I can't really discern right now. That's why I don't want to do anything concrete. I don't want to do anything major right now because I'm still just coursing through this collective feeling. I'm trying to it's really hard to discern what's me and what's other people right now. So I'm not going to do anything about my personal connections or personal situations really strongly until I know what energy actually applies to my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the motivation and passion are signs of alignment. Yes. We're going through a major shift. I will say. I will say. Yeah. So maybe this is a sign for some of you to hold off on any major decision making until this June 4th through June 6th craziness subsides. The shift is shifting. Okay, the shift is shifting. But like, you're so right. You're so right. Let's see what else. Carrying emotions that seem to have no origin point in your own life or circumstances. Yeah. Okay. So here's some advice from Alex, and we'll wrap this up. I love her. I love her insights. Okay. So she says, keeping demands on the nervous system low until Saturday is the most supportive thing anyone can do right now. Okay. Forcing major decisions before the storm settles is unlikely to produce the kind of clarity those decisions deserve. Water intake matters more than usual, okay? And the more time spent outdoors on grass or near moving water helps enormously with discharge. Gentle grounding activities, midlight, right? Gentle grounding activities like reading, meditating, slow walks, time with animals, warm baths, and unhurried contact with people who feel safe will all support the system in recalibrating over the coming days. Right? Oh, you said, yes, how interesting. I was naturally going to wait until June 6th. Wow. Well, I'm going to take it easy myself. It's Friday. I don't know why it feels like it's Saturday for me. That's crazy. When emotions surface unexpectedly, allowing them to move through is far more effective than trying to analyze them. What is surfacing now has been waiting for exactly this kind of energetic catalyst to finally shift and clear, okay? So this needs to happen, but just let it. Don't resist. Don't try to intervene with this interference. That was like something I was naturally inclined to do. So interesting. See, you're already in tune. Yeah, yeah. We're in tune, y'all. Mm. Let me get as much water as I can in before bed, y'all. Before I knock out like a light, like a light. All right, here's the last couple sentences. So, what the hell? I'm being impacted by stars? What the hell? What the hell, Yonsei? Look, for real, that's all this is. And we have stardust, we're built, like we're created in like the same components and things. It's crazy. Yeah, for real this time. Our life is being sustained by a star, So, what do you know? Life is pretty trippy if you really think about it. Okay. Once that geomagnetic field begins to settle again, a quality of inner clarity and forward momentum tends to quickly follow. The discomfort of these days is temporary, and what comes through on the other side consistently makes the passage feel entirely worthwhile. Long story short, we're going through some ghetto energetic shit right now, and it will all pay off in the end. Okay, Ashe. But I'm a sucker for the details. You said sorry you're going through that. You're not feeling that right now, Blue Moon. Are you feeling any intensity yourself, or? But no, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's kind of like I've learned to just don't. I mean, I've learned that this is just life at this point. It's just life. I can't really do much about it. I feel sometimes helpless. The thing that helps is just surrender. Just surrender. It's all I can really do, because resisting makes it worse. Challenging it, forcing, like, hey, I need answers. I need clarity. I need what I need right now. And it's just like, that's not how the program works. So I think the best thing we all can do is just give ourselves a fucking break, man. Life is just be lifing sometimes, okay? And sometimes it's our day-to-day shit, and sometimes it's the stars just going through some clusterfuckery, and we just got to go with the motions at this point. Because I don't fucking know, okay? I know till I don't, child. I know till I don't. I know till I don't. Sometimes I have dreams that I'm floating through the universe and being thrown around. Essentially, that's what's happening, right? But spiritually, you could be going through stuff like that. Um, and because, when we sleep, we go through all kinds of spiritual stuff. Maybe I temporarily lost sanity. I don't know about that, but I learned the program will work one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So, hi, we're talking about the G2 and G3 solar storms. So, there's some geomagnetic disturbance due to the solar storms going on right now with the sun, and it's causing a lot of spiritual kind of static and confusion and unsettled energy amongst people in the collective. And those who are really sensitive to the energy can feel it. And some of us don't know, like, why we feel this way, if this something's going on in our own life, but really it's just us picking up on this stuff going on. Yeah, yeah. That's what we tell ourselves, right? Midlight, that we're sane, we're fine, we're gonna be okay. Okay. And somehow it always works out. You know, yeah. So, a shift, basically. Yeah, another shift. It's always a shift for one reason or the other. For one reason or the other. I feel like, especially star seeds right now, those of you who are tapped into that knowledge, I feel like we especially get hit the heaviest with stuff like this. I want the program to work for everyone, and it's gonna work for everyone, but I think it'll just work in the way in specific ways for specific groups of people as well. Because many of us go through activations, but each of us might get hit with a different wave of something, or you know, and it just is what it is. There is a divine plan in motion, and I trust in that, and I surrender to that. It's gonna be okay, even when it doesn't necessarily feel like it is or like it isn't. But something's happening. Something's a happening, child. I figure my city has had over 6 deaths within a month. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, Midlight, thank you. Well, wow, my condolences to the losses. That's horrible. To the families. Yeah. Also, everyone gently stretch the body and breathe slowly and deeply. Whew, we might have to have a guided yoga and stretch and meditation tonight, y'all. Let's do a little meditation tonight, all right? I'm just playing. That would be cool. I thought about, like, teaching a yoga class or, like, doing something like that, like, just for funsies, but not like an official guru. But I just thought, hey, we all need a fucking stretch, so I might as well rent out a space. But yeah, anyway, I think that more licensing and stuff comes with that, but that would be cool. Yes, of course. You're welcome. Man. Drink water and get sunlight. I know we like to stay in the dark. No, yeah, I have to remind myself, like, girl, go outside because I'd be so cozy, in my sacred sanctuary. I'm like, it's nice here. I'm not gonna move until I absolutely have to. But yeah, I think it's time for all of us to get a little more active and a little more engaged with our actual world. We don't, like, guys, really think about it. Think about how much of our lives, since the emergence of, like, portable and easily accessible technology, think about how much of our lives we're staring at screens. Y'all ever think about that? Like literally imagine you're not you. Like, imagine you're someone watching, like, just seeing yourself outside of yourself. And imagine, like, just observing yourself throughout the day and how much time you're spending just sitting there staring at your phone. That's crazy. It's like we're already living our lives in a simulation. Like, that is a matrix. It's insane. It's like people are not living real life anymore. People are just trying to capture little screenshots or glimpses, or like take a photo and post a highlight reel of like one brief passing fucking moment, right? And it's like, oh, she's balling, she's living life. And it's like, no, she's not. No, he's not. And it's not to try to pick apart people's lives and find fault in their lives. It's just like a lot of people are not genuinely like being legit. A lot of this, it's fake. It's fake. It's fucking fake. Excuse my language, but hey, I said what I said. Nene leaks. Matrices. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for the correction. Appreciate that. Karma Rose. I'm crying. Key, I saw you join the Instagram. I'll be so late to the Instagram. That is so funny. Oh, man. You guys, I've lost it. You said, go hang out with friends. Swaza, what's going on? No, I don't know no Russian words. Somebody asked me up there. I don't know no Russian words. Y'all be liking to speak Russian to me now. I don't be to speak that. All right, I'm sorry. I don't know what to talk about. Flexman, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Okay, okay, so back to MLP. She said, go hang out with friends as well and socialize, balance out the isolation. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make time for my loved ones. You're 14? Are you 14 for real? Or are you trolling? You said this is deep? Exactly. That's why I've been trying to get away from this ish. Your phone will literally tell you, really? You're right. No, you're right. Actually, they will tell you, hey, you're like on your phone a lot this week. Even your phone will be judging you for using it. It's like, hey, can you put me down? Like, I feel violated. I feel attacked. You said, like I'm about to enjoy this simulation to the fullest. No, for real. Because that's all this really is. Even sometimes it's really trippy. Like sometimes like when I'm like, oh man, I really want this in my life, and I feel like this and I feel like that, and da 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 da, and I get in my feelings, and then I remember, wait, girl, remember this is like actually a simulation, right? You remember that like you're a soul having a human experience, and that this is just like this is actual reality. What's happening, honestly, I don't believe personally, I don't believe we wake up from this and there's another like actual like that's actually real life. I feel like the simulation is a collective reality that we call into existence or that we acknowledge is reality. I believe that's the simulation. But it's weird. Being human is weird. It's weird. Look, even looking at myself, I think I'm just tripped out right now. Like I'm actually a human being. I am a woman. I am a woman. I'm woman. I'm female. I'm female human. Human, female. My phone is about to get slapped the fuck up. Not for real. Cause what the hell? 𝘗𝘭𝘦𝘢𝘴𝘦. It is the ghetto, y'all. It is the ghetto. It is the trenches. It is what is happening. This simulation conspiracy is just a modern interpretation of brain in a vat theory. Philosophy and time to overthink is a consequence of having time to think. Ooh. Nobody knows how to be human. Because what is this? We're all just trying to make it like make sense, right? But it's like we kind of do, but we don't. But I feel like a lot of us, most of us, have been here before in a way. Like we've had a human existence prior to this human physical, but we forget, even one of my mentors, my psychic mentors told me like in recent time, meaning on the grand scale of like universal time, in this recent juncture era of time, we've been doing this thing where we've been forgetting 3434 777. We have this forgetting mechanism in the collective where we don't know. We lose we lose our connection to the Akasha, the Akashic records, but they're always there. The wisdom's there. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just we sort of lose our perception of it and our conscious awareness of it coming into this vessel for whatever reason. For whatever reason. And I feel like there is some sort of collective karmic consequence to that. There's a reason for that. Something happened where maybe we were so out of alignment over time that we just sort of started losing our natural ability to connect with things without so much discomfort and confusion. Let me charge this. You know? So you think that reality is a projected consciousness of a collective possible outcome? I love the way you put that, and that just made my whole brain light up. Ah, lit Webster. Look, you lit up my brain, Webster. Okay. Okay. I love that. And yes, essentially that's kind of how I see it. Because I believe, there's no reality outside your own mind. You only infer that things exist outside your mind. I like this conversation. I live for this. I live for this. Wow. Okay, it's all speculation. Most animals are too preoccupied with what's trying to eat them or what they'll eat next. Child. Yeah, speaking of word. Yeah, speaking of word. Right? The time and space, they go together. You think knowledge is pumping your heart. Please articulate. I mean, elaborate, guys. Elaborate. I really want to know, like, I really want to get your insights. I love this dialogue. I'm glad I felt called to do this. This is so kind of not off script of what I normally do, but I don't have conversations like this with people every day. And I noticed that a lot of people that talk to me that I connect with, they tell me the same thing. They tell me, hey, I don't talk with people like this every day. I don't, so I notice the people I connect with, it's not a whole ton of people, but they are my kind of people. Lando, is that you? Are you here? Are you on still? Oh my God. Lost ancient knowledge. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Stan Obu. Welcome in. Yes, the ghetto, y'all. The ghetto. We have lost ancient knowledge, Josh. It is fact. It is a fact. You're very thoughtful and articulate. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. A seeker of spiritual enlightenment, you're absolutely on point with that. Absolutely. It's a need for me. I need to seek it out, And I think it's just part of my life path and just a natural urge of being a human. Some of us suppress it, some of us are not as in tune or connected or interested in it, but it is a human need to have truth. Truth is the highest vibration above all other vibrations. Truth is just what it is. It is the truth. It is the only sound reality that I want to be part of, is a reality that is actually true and explains itself. Hey, Lando. Oh my God, I love you. It's so good to see you. Man, I'm just tripping out right now. You guys would think I'm like high or something. I don't smoke or anything, but like that's how I feel. I feel like tripped out. Okay. So on TikTok, you guys said Key said, I'm not coming back. That's been established. Okay. I'm not coming back to this ghetto ass planet. Y'all figure this shit out. Y'all don't need me next time around. I don't even know why you sent for me. Figure it out. Like, ew. Yes, us having time to think is the product of rest, which we need. It's true. It's true. It's just trauma impacting rest. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Impacting that rest. Yeah, impacting that rest. Damn, yeah. Look at y'all in your bag. Spiritually, eating it up. Okay? All right. You said I might have to be away from this app for 2 weeks. All I need to focus on is me right now. I think that's what it is, y'all. I'm on this stuff all the time. And for some reason, I create, I put out content. I was doing it every day for, several months. And I couldn't get myself recently to even want to even have a desire to actually do like the routine things that I do. And I'm like, what's going on? Am I falling off? Is something wrong with me where I can't be consistent? And it's just, no, it's just, let's be real. There's a lot of craziness going on in this world. And I think we're all just picking up on it. And sometimes you got to stop and look at life and be like, what the fuck is actually happening? Look, I don't know. I have like a lot of weird moments like that where I'm just like, not that I'm lazy or I don't care. It's just like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I actually here for it? Like, what the fuck is the point? Like, I just be wondering, like, do we all feel like we must all feel like does I feel like everyone like secretly inside wants to just stop and be like, y'all, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck is this? Y'all want to just create something different? Like, this is weird. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. And I feel like everyone's just like keeping our heads down in this weird simulation, just trying to like go with the get go and get the job and get the girl, get the guy, and do the things. And it's just like, I don't fucking care about none of that. I don't. I don't. I just don't. I just fucking don't. We do, yes. We will be, I will reach out, okay, Lando? Cause whew, life. A lot has happened. A lot has changed. And I've been growing and evolving in life and don't know what to say. I just been moving and flowing and I don't even know, y'all. I'm just here. I'm just here. I think I really want to take a hiatus, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I really just want to say F these devices. It's like killing my brain cells and I can't take it. Like, I'm having a weird moment right now. Like, I'm having a weird epiphany or something. You said I'm logging out for a month. Peace. Peace. Yeah. I'm like, you hoes won't miss me. The fuck? I just play. I just play. y'all ain't no hoes. For real, no. Remember what I told you earlier. Who, me, Key? You said, oh yeah, you did tell me that. You said you logging out of everything, but you said you was keeping TikTok though. So what you mean? Now you about to log out of everything? You about to go cold turkey? You about to do it? You about to do it? Okay. Because if you do it, I might just do it too. Shit, we all motherfucking jump. Look, mama was like, oh, if your friends jump, will you jump too? I just fucking might. If I meditate, I bet you everything will manifest even faster. That's what it is. I think a lot of us have a resistance to what is required in this new timeline. I feel like collectively the world has gone through like this weird energy shift, right? Almost feels like something like a Mandela effect, or I don't know. Like, some people are really I don't know. And it just feels like we can't keep living life doing things the same way that we used to. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Like, it feels like, okay, you have a puzzle, right? And this piece used to fit right here. You're like, I could have sworn this fit here. Like, I can put all my money on this. Like, on my mama, yo. I swear, this was here. This fit here. And you come back to the same puzzle the next day and you're like, what? That's what it is. We can't. We're going to drive ourselves crazy trying to do things the same way now. We're in a new era, you guys. I don't know what we call it, but yeah. People are really collectively awakening too. And more of us can't unsee it. we can't unfeel it. We can't unawaken. We can't go reverse a dark night of the soul. We can't reverse a spiritual awakening. How you gonna reverse that? Once you see the shit, you're like, okay. You could try to suppress it as much as you want, any vices and all of that, but the facts are the facts. So you can always call. I'm going back to sleep soon. Okay, good night. Well, I hope you rest well and have a good night. Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah. This is really cool. I'm a Pisces Mars and I deserve peace. You need a t-shirt. MLP. You're cracking me up. Thank you, 𝘗𝘭𝘦𝘢𝘭, for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to our Sacred Star Tribe. You said I definitely felt that. Ooh, thank you. You said as long as you're healthy. Yes, to keep up with you. Let's do Okay, Key. All right. That's valid. But if I log off, you gotta log off too then, because who you gonna keep up with? I can't have you on here just wasting away, Key. Look. Just wait. Let's do it all together. I swear, we need to do a collective I don't give a fuck, like, social media fast. Imagine that, y'all. Imagine if everyone collectively said, I don't give a man, this world would be so interestingly different. Because I don't have any fear either. You know what I mean? I'm like, if everyone says, man, like, I'm with you. I'm with you. I mean, I already live my life kind of different. Not like I'm so different, you know what I mean? I'm not human, but it's just like I already am. I'm always available to do something off script from what most people are willing to do, because that's just how I am. Like, that's just it. I'm not leaving with none of this shit. I didn't come into the world with none of this shit. The fuck I look like I care for? You know what I'm saying? I care until I don't. I care until I don't. Whatever. Take a TikTok fast. Just might. Agreed. Yeah. Y'all ever wonder, you know how there's like subliminals and stuff like that? Subliminal programming and suggesting and messaging on, like, in movies and songs and like games. They even do it in games. They do it in, like, billboards, posters, ads, all of that, everything. Everything has subliminal suggestion. Something's being suggested to you. I feel like in these apps, what if they code stuff in the app where we are scrolling through the app and we don't even realize that there's stuff being suggested, not people's content. I mean, embedded within the app, the stuff within the app we are interacting with. Like, what if there's a layer over the content? What if the content is layered with subliminal commands and suggestions? I mean, the technology and the social media is already set up in a way that is kind of already going to pull you in and keep you stuck. Like, remember Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief? That's what it gives. Y'all remember they were in the casino people were in there for decades of their life. And they're like, yeah, I just got here yesterday. And it's like, no, man, you've been here for 30 fucking years. 30 years. Because you keep eating this bullshit and you keep, you know what I'm saying? You keep eating this addictive thing, this vice, this blue pill, this whatever. And the most ironic part about all of this is that I'm talking about all of this shit to you through a phone. So we're all still on our technology. I'm talking to my computer screen and I'm talking to the phone. I'm literally on a mission to drive myself crazy, apparently. Goodness gracious. I'm crazy with this. Man. He said, twin. Twin. You're a Pisces sign. Oh, yeah. Period. Yes. Rising and moon. Hey, look at y'all connecting. So you know what? Hell yeah. How are you feeling? Oh, look at y'all just cutting up. Look at y'all just cutting up. I absolutely love y'all placements. You said, oh, that's deep. No, it is. She's deep, deep. It's called Keep Scrolling. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. All right. Sorry, YouTube family. Y'all saying a lot of stuff too. Damn. Ronan, you're still here. Ah, y'all heard that? My human bone cracked. Help me. Oh. I just feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can act a complete goof. I can do something completely crazy. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. But I'm not going to do that because, of course, my healthy ego, I have a healthy sense of ego that says, girl, don't actually do that. But still, it's just like, I don't care. Does anybody feel like this? Like, you just don't care? Like, not in a bad, like an insensitive, I don't care about people. It's just like, no, I just don't care about these constructs. This shit is it's all made up. Who the fuck, who said, like, who made this up? Who told me that I need to be like this? I need to behave like this. I need to sit still and I need to smile and I need to do all the things that society tells me I'm supposed to be doing. I don't give a fuck. Like, you good? Cause I don't get that. I don't get, why are we doing that? What is that for? Okay. How about I do what I want? All right. How about that? How about I'm a grown ass woman? So yeah, know the name. So very deep. I feel like I care and I don't care. Yes, simultaneously. It's like I care, but I don't. And it's like, yeah. And it's like, you said that's the phase I'm in now. Wait, cause who could give a fuck about a fuck? I don't care. I don't care no more. I don't know if I've reached like this point of like spiritual ascension or development where wow, we have ascended the point of caring this much about anything that you're saying. But I don't know. I don't care that I don't care either. It's just like, who cares about the caring? Self-image bullshit. Yeah, not important. Yeah. Like it's up and it's stuck. Hi, Sanusi. Sanusi? Ajay? I hope I'm saying your name right. It's so beautiful. Welcome to the live. I'm doing good. How you doing? Welcome to this very interesting portal or collective. Welcome. Everyone's welcome. Welcome, welcome. From all walks of life and all talks of life I get. It's all conditioning. Exactly. It exists. TikTok conditioned us to turn pages like the Chinese do, top to bottom. Every American app swipes right to left like a Latin book. Chinese apps scroll top to bottom like a calligraphy pad. Ooh, Lord, behavioral conditioning. What you know about that? That's right, 300 más rosas. 300 more roses. I like that. So how do I say 300 in Espanol? It's like look, child of God, child of God. It's been like this for centuries. What the hell? Centuries. You just became aware of it. There's too many people who believe they're only their true selves online. You know? The world is cyclical. Disregard the past at your own at your own parish. There's nothing new, but also nothing outdated. Interesting. Because isn't it technically all happening at once? Time is foldable. Like space-time, like we can fold time, we can layer it. So everything's in a straight line, right? Like, this is how people perceive time, is like linear, this linear thing. But what you can do is you can take time, and you can bend it. So then you can have the reality that you thought was over here can now overlap and coexist with the reality of this time. Time can be folded. Time travel is a thing. And what's that machine? The CERN? Oh, let's not do this. Let's not do this tonight. I'm doing it. I'm starting the shit. I'm starting that shit, okay? Old programming is outdated. You said it, there's nothing new about us. A lot of the old ways and conventional wisdom is outdated. Yeah, it's like we need a new template. We need something new to follow, or not follow, but we need to lead something now. Like, maybe just the following is just, we've had enough. We need to just align with the highest intelligence. All about thoughts, but no thought. Thoughts are a privilege afforded by overabundance. Well, man, I feel privileged, man. Because I'm not just an animal, I'm a being of light. I'm a divine soul being, consciousness. I'm a consciousness that contemplates mine own existence, your existence, our existence. I contemplate us. I think of us. I ruminate. I wonder why, how we are even here, sitting here talking about how we are. Yeah. Oh. You think our thoughts make time? Wow. So what do you want? I don't know what I want. I think I want things that I want. Here I go, y'all. I know I'm tweaking. I'm probably, they're like, yo, Sirian's tripping out, bro. Tweaking out. I think I know what I want. But that could change too. And even having these human desires is beautiful, natural things, but there's a part of me that feels like these human desires are funny. They're kind of silly. They're kind of funny. Like, they are temporary. They're so fleeting. And part of me is looking for something deeper. I'm always looking for something deeper. Like, okay, I tried that thing. People said this was the rave. This was all the hype. This was this. But it's empty for me. I'm seeking source. I'm seeking God. And I guess the way to get to God is to go through myself, to be myself. But I'm looking for God in everything, because that's the source of where I emerge. I crave to be back with one with God. Being this separate form, this separate being, this separate manifestation it feels kind of spiritually fucking awkward. Why do I have to be separate when I could be absorbed completely into God's consciousness? I'm definitely tripping. I'm definitely tripping right now. We're all space dust. I would like to I want to be the space dust that can't feel, okay, right now. Like, I just want to be the existing of the space. Why do I have to feel the pain of the existence? Love to you out in Australia. High on life, fair enough. Used to have a great day in the USA. It's been a pleasure. Stay happy later. Yes, thank you. Love and light to you. Gotta be deep on culture to be deep in spirituality. Many aren't ready for that. Hey, speaking a word, you're saying a thing. You're saying the things. Thought creates time and space in your mind. So if I stop thinking, everything stops? Do I just cease to exist? What if we all just stop thinking? 1, 2, 3, right? Not a thing. Wait until you discover solipsism. You literally can't prove other people are conscious, and you can't prove other people exist outside your mind. Solipsism has yet to be disproven. I'd officially go insane. I don't know if I'm ready to subscribe to anything like that, but I'm ready to contemplate it. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to study. I just, goodness gracious, we are already connected. We all are. But Key, you're conscious, right? Tell me I'm not making up your consciousness. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me I have friends, real friends. Tell me you guys are real. How do you know I'm real? I'm not just AI, a simulation, a series of zeros and ones that says I'm real. What if I was coded to do that just now? What if I was coded to sing off key? Key, help me. Open your mind, Neo. Open your mind, nigga. Oh, man, I'm tweaking out. Oh, man. It's bad. It's bad. Oh, sure can be. Oh, man, but I feel like there's a portal, though, to access a higher source, like a divinity. There is the lower self, the animal self, and I feel like there's the God self, the divine self. 4:44 a.m. Whoa. 1111 on the live. That was crazy. Damn, girl, you look amazing. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Are you a fashion major by any chance? I'm not. But I'm pretty major when it comes to fashion. Okay, let me stop. I'm so goofy. 444 Didn't you once have that in your handle? I swear that was your jam. I swear. I swear by it. Okay. Oh, 300. I was going back to the old messages. My fault. I gotta catch up again. I'm pretty sure of it. You said that's brain in a vat. The idea that we wouldn't know the difference between a world where our brain exists in a vat designed to sustain and simulate it in real experiences. Stop, guys. You guys are freaking me out. This is actually awesome. What the hell? Exactly. So do you subscribe to the idea that the collective unconscious concept is the core? Oh, wait, hold on. I feel like you're fucking with my brain. Hold on, Lit. That's a lot of goddamn words. So what the fuck? I'm found. There's a lot of collective current concept, collective consciousness. Give me a second, please. Damn, my human brain is gooding. So do you... So do you subscribe to the idea that the collective unconscious concept is the core of our perception? Let me just sit with that for a second, because the solar flares is fucking with my brain chemistry. Hold on now, child. Hold on. Remember they said a symptom of the geomagnetic interference from the solar storms, they said that you could read the same thing over and over and not actually absorb what you're reading. So just be patient, y'all. Be patient. All right now. So do you subscribe to the idea that the collective unconscious concept is the core of our perception of our current reality? Or do you believe that our collective perception is something more simple? Oh, man. Okay, what I will say is I believe our collective perception is what we claim it to be. And I believe there's different layers of interpreting it. I believe there's different degrees of understanding what it is. There's layers of it. So we can look at it on a very simple level, and then we can look at it on a very complex level. Kind of like going from atom to, like from the microcosm to the macrocosm. But on every layer is the same, like, core truth is oh my God, I'm messing with my own head. What is going on here? Help, everyone. Simulation is simulating now. Simulation, okay? The simulation. Am I a man? Am I transgender? No, Winfield, nice try. But I'm pretty sure even though I'm not a man, somehow I have a bigger set of balls than you do. I'm sure of it. I'm sure the heavy, and the spirit. Okay, let me stop. I'm so sorry. All right, it's time for me to log off. Golly, it's time for me to log off. I lost connection for a second. Yo, I literally lost connection. I think everyone dropped. That there was a glitch. Damn. Damn, not the energy interference. You probably didn't like that comment. I'm sorry. Look, let me calm down my Aquarius placements. My bad. I've got it 300. What happened? What happened? What's going on? Oh no, she's kind of fire. Liza is kind of dope. Sometimes I get compared to her, and I don't mind that. You used to tell him grow a sack. I would, but I don't know if it's possible, Key. I don't. It might be. He might be too far gone. He might be too far. Every time people they like to mess with me because y'all see I'm a woman, right? But I mean, hey, some people, they get things done and they you can't fucking tell. But yeah, but I'm definitely a natural born woman. Why am I talking like this? But I promise you, to the people trying to mess with me, I know somehow I'm breaking all scientific constructs. I know I know I'm packing heavier than you are. I'm just certain. I'm just certain. There's certain things, you just know in life, right? There's certain things you just understand. You booted him for nothing. Oh my god, it's funny. Got him. Got him. Welcome in, Peter. Welcome in, Ava. Welcome in. Look. I like to think I'm funny. I like that you think that too. I love that. A shout out to you, Reflection. Shout out to you. What's your zodiac? Go ahead and guess. I want y'all to guess. I got time. Shit. The longer I stay up, the more energy I have. No, but for real, I'm gonna log this off at 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm gonna leave it at 111. So we got about 4 more minutes of me acting up, and then y'all, we gotta go to bed and we gotta spend time off technology tomorrow. It's nothing that important on here that we need. We know enough to know enough, right? We know enough to know enough. We know enough to know enough. And it don't take much to just go ahead. We don't need somebody to hold our hand and just walk outside and get charged by the sun. You know what I'm saying? We know enough to just carry on without this shit for a good 24, 48 hours. Granted, I still may log on later and stream again, but I have a business to run, so don't come for me. I have a program to. Hold on, let me charge this. Give me a second. Give me a second. You give me a second. Yeah. Damn, it's tweaking out, y'all. Like me. You said I'll be there. See, look, this is my fault, isn't it? Zen, it's crazy. Let me go ahead and X out of Instagram. Let me go ahead and X out of that. Yeah. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all just on here just hanging out, huh? We ain't got shit else going on. What's up with that? I just played. Not the AI summary. Y'all see these AI summaries? A spiritual discussion on aligning with the divine. That's what I said. I said what I said. Stop coming up after me telling me what happened? A late night debate on the nature of reality in the collective unconscious. Can y'all still hear me? Damn, the simulation officially glitched out of control. Ronan! Okay. He's probably like, what? What are you talking about? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hello? I'm losing mine. Oh, sorry. I don't mean on TikTok. My bad. Damn, friend. Folding time of reality is what happens with. Oh, Ronan. You right, though. You right, though. Blue Moon, you still in the cut? For real, for real. Okay. Y'all, look at us. Look at us go. I'm about to turn this off, y'all. I really am grateful for you guys. It's all love. It's one love. Zam, period. Zam Zadi, Zam. Why did the chat thing get so small? Damn, you know it's time to. Yeah, that's right. It's true. It's a lot going on in here, y'all. That's how you know it's time to shut this down. It's how you know it's time. You said 300 más rosas. I hope that was okay. I don't know. Thought I was taking a power nap, missed my night watch duty. No, you are goated forever or more. Forever or more. Because look, you didn't have to, but you came through, gang. So shout out to you. Oh, you're from Poland. Damn. This is not good. This is bad, actually. Okay. Yeah, I love it too. I could do this forever. But of course bills need to get paid and all this extra stuff. So yeah, sleep needs to be had and blah 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 say blah. So good night, you guys. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. And I can't guarantee I'm officially gonna sleep. But what I can say is that I will let you guys sleep. If that's what you need to do, if that's what you're even able to do, please have a blessed, sweet, precious, rejuvenating, reinvigorating, refreshing rest. Good night. Bye, Key. Bye, MOP. Bye, y'all. Oh, look at these cool rewards. Oh my God, social media. Oh my God. What is life? What is life? What is this? What is this? I'm just tripping out on everything, you know? Too much high energy. Need to ground real quick. I think, yeah, I need to ground too. This is crazy. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Peace. Oh Lord, Lucha.